Hey guys, it's Thursday. I have a very special guest today. This is Rocky, my best buddy. He's blowing me kisses. I've had him for a couple years now. I adopted him from a guy that couldn't really take care of him because of his job. And he did not like me at all. But now we're best friends, right? He's barking, by the way. That's that noise. He barks like a dog. Well, anyway. So I'll go ahead and address everybody. Monday, you're so strange. You're a very awkward person, but I adore you. You're so fun. You're the fun, awkward person. Tuesday, where did you come up with star faggot? I hear you say it all the time. I'm just really curious. And I still love the nickname you gave me. Wednesday, I love your homecoming outfit. I really like pearls. I'm actually wearing this really cool pearl necklace when I get married. So I really like your outfit, and that dress looked really good on you. I hope you have lots and lots of fun. Friday, your videos are so crazy. You seem like a really fun person to be around. I don't have a theme song again this week because my flash drive isn't working. And I have no way to get it off my computer and put it on here, so since we're gonna have new theme songs next week, I figured I'd just do one more video without one. But anyway, so speaking of awkward moments, I decided to put in all my jewelry today, except for this one, because I didn't have enough lip studs. And it would look weird to have two here and this one over here. But anyway, this one is my first septum piercing that I had. I pierced it a couple years ago, I think. And I believe it migrated. Look, hold on. Put that one in. Look how far down it is. Isn't it horrible? It looks so weird by itself. But it doesn't look that bad with this one out too. But yeah. I'm sad about it. But anyway, this week has just been like really chaotic because of school and wedding stuff and all that. So yeah, I really like Monday, and I think everybody on this channel, we're all really socially awkward at times. But I have like some kind of anxiety, I guess like separation anxiety, if I'm around people that I don't know, if I'm away from everybody that I'm usually around. I'm really like nervous and I'm scared and I panic. So yeah, I'm always really quiet in public and everyone thinks I'm being rude. But anyway, so I want to tell you guys this little story about a job interview I had. It was a few months back, I want to say in July or August, maybe earlier, but anyway, we were driving down the highway, me and my mom, and we passed by this sign shop. They make like banners and signs and all kinds of stuff, and they had a sign beside the driveway that said something like now hiring interviews today or something like that. So sorry. Awkward. But anyway, so I got her to drive by and let me walk in and talk to them. So I walked up to the counter and there was a girl there, and I asked about the, interviews and stuff, or asked her an application or something, and she gave me one, and she said, just take this, go sit outside on the rocking chairs out front, and so-and-so will be out there to talk to you in just a minute. And I was okay, so I went out there, and I sat down, and I was filling out my application, and my mom was parked just like 20 feet away, so I was alright, and this guy walks out, and he's really loud and happy. He's just like, hi, how are you? And I was like, I'm good. And he's like, what's your name? My name is Jenny, so I'm Jenny. And he's like, is that short for Jennifer? And I was like, no. And so he sat down and started asking me questions about previous work experience, and the only experience I had was working at the the Georgia Renaissance Festival, and working at a mill where I like packed boxes and folded sheets and hospital gowns. Ugh, it was horrible. It wasn't that bad though. I didn't really have to talk to people, just some really nice old ladies. But anyway, so I told him about that. He was like, okay, well, you won't be working in this building, you'll be working in the building out back, and you'll be answering telephones. Are you okay with that? I said yes, but out of everything in the world, that I'm most terrified of is talking on the phone. I don't call my brother half the time. I just text him because I have such bad anxiety when it comes to talking on the phone. I panic and I start hyperventilating. It's weird, but I've always been that way, I guess. So I said, yeah, I'll be okay with that. And he said, you'll have your own little desk and stuff like that. So I was like, I can sit behind a desk and be in a quiet office talking on the phone, no problem. That's fine. So I was trying to be positive about it. So he told me to come in for a more formal interview the next morning at like 8 or 9 in the morning. And so I was okay, and so I went in the next morning, and I drove to the building in the back. I got my mom to drive me to the building in the back. It was a big brick building with the door open, and I could hear like really loud music coming out. Or like there was a speaker outside or something. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Because I mean, it's not a building that people just walk in and out. It's like the only people that are there are the people that work there, no one else. So I got out of the car and I just told my mom to wait there because I shouldn't be in there long. And I walked through the door, and the music wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from in there. It was like, think of going to a concert. It wasn't much quieter than that in there. It was so loud. I couldn't hear anything, but I could hear people screaming into telephones, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Sorry. And so I went in there. No, this doesn't hurt. He just likes to nibble. But anyway, I went to the back because I saw the guy I had the interview with, and he waved to me and he pointed to the office in the back. So I walked in, and there was this woman there, and she asked my name, blah blah. So I went in there, and she gave me the script, and she's like, study this for a few minutes, and then I want you to read it to me. If I do this, she kind of raised her hand up, that means to speak louder. And I was like, okay. So I studied it, and then I started reading, and she told me to get louder, so I did. And it was ridiculous. It was like something along the lines of, is this really so-and-so? If this is you, it must be my lucky day, because reaching you is as difficult as winning the lottery, or crap like that. But anyway, I did it, and I said it loud enough. She said I did really well. And she asked if I could stay for an hour and walk around and listen to the people that were talking on the phones, listen to what they were saying and all that. And she gave me the entire script to take home and study. And she told me to come in the next day. They hired me, pretty much hired me, and told me to come in the next day. I was like, okay, I can handle this. But before I left, she showed me the phones they use, and they're these really big, old-looking red retro phone things. And they had what she called silencers on the bottom part, and there's this black thing. What you were supposed to do is scream into the phone, and the music was so loud that you had to scream into the phone. But the silencer made it sound like you were talking like I'm talking right now. I really don't get that. But I was just like, alright. So the silencers kept them from hearing the music as well. I don't know how, but it did. And so I went around and I was listening to the people on the phone, and oh my gosh, they were terrible. When they would get off the phone, they would cuss across the room. I don't cuss. I don't like being around people that cuss really. I mean, it's fine, but if they're like freaking sailor mouth, I can't stand it. But they were horrible. One of the ladies' desk had stickers that spelled out "Eat Me" on the side. I mean, how appropriate is that? But they didn't care. They could do whatever they wanted, wear whatever they wanted, anything. So I walked around for the hour, and I was like, yeah, I can do this. So then I went outside with the lady, and she was like, so what do you think? And I was like, I think I can handle it. And she said that I could wear all my piercings. I didn't have to take them out. I could wear pajamas to work if I wanted to, all that stuff. So I was like, alright. So I go home and I'm studying the script. My mom said, are you going to work tomorrow? And I said, nope. So I did not go. I did not go. It was horrible. It was not something I could do. I would have a heart attack the first time I answered that phone. And all the stuff that you're basically selling, like, banners and t-shirts and stuff to schools. Like, I had to get in touch with the football coaches and talk to them. I don't want to do that. People called me crazy, but it's just not something I would be able to do. But I don't regret not going there. So yeah, that was really, really awkward for me. I go in thinking that, I'm going to be working with signs and stuff, but they tell me, you're going to be talking on the phone. Not a good thing for me. No, not at all. But yeah, so that's probably one of the most awful things that's ever happened to me. It's horrible. At least I got my Rocky. But yes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my lovely, fascinating story. I hope you weren't too bored. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye. It was like, I am so sorry. Best makeout sesh ever. No. It likes to pull my nose ring or my nostril stud out. He tried to bite me. You're not my best friend anymore. I was kidding.